परिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I welcome every one of you who are sitting with us around the world through Nityananda TV, Sadhana TV, Lotus News Channel, and through two-way video conferencing in 29 places, having Nayana Diksha from so many countries, cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha, Sharjah, Ohio Prayag, Houston Kalahasti, Oklahoma Somanatham, Seattle, Enriching Temple Biddi, Los Angeles, Guadalupe Rameshwaram, Tiruvanmiyur Dhyanapitham, Charlotte, New York Varanasi, Houston Kalahasti, and Hyderabad Bhagyanagaram, Devon UK, Singapore Singapuram, Dallas Dwaraka, Saudi Arabia, Jefferson South Dakota, Hong Kong, San Jose Madurai, East London UK, Port Washington New York, Dubai Vaidyanatham, Slovakia Shivaloka, San Diego La Jolla, Bangalore North, Oman Sivagangai, Pitadishwari's Training Center Salem, Jorpati Nepal, Olympia Washington, Chandravimala in transit. In Varanasi, Oklahoma. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today, Mahadeva is gracing us the Leela Dhyana of Kaduvettiya Cholanukku Arul Purindadu, means the Sundareshwara. Not only Pandyas, even the Chola kings were devotees of Sundareshwara. And one Chola king, Kaduvettiya Cholan, he was a great devotee of Sundareshwara and really wanted to have darshan of Sundareshwara. But unfortunately, because Pandyas and Cholas are enemies, he cannot come to Madurai to have darshan of Sundareshwara. Sundareshwara appeared in his dream and said, "All right, you come in the night and I'll give you darshan." As per the instruction, Sundareshwara called the Chola king. King came to Madurai. In the night, Sundareshwara appears as a mystic and opens the doors of the temple secretly and arranges for his darshan, gives darshan. The moment Chola king has a darshan, he sends him back. After locking the door, as a symbol that he did this leela, on the towers, temple towers, the Pandyas, the fish symbol used to be there, the fish symbol flag. He removed that flag and put his flag, Rishabha flag, his own flag, Shiva's flag, and disappeared. Next day morning when the Pandya king got up, the whole Pandya kingdom was shocked. How can suddenly the flag be changed? Pandya was shocked and he goes and asks Sundareshwara. Sundareshwara appears and tells the whole thing. And actually what has happened. So today, let us have the Leela Dhyana. Remember the Leela of Sundareshwara opening his temple doors secretly for a devotee's sake and giving darshan. 20th batch Inner Awakening 8th day, 17th batch Ingenious 8th day, 19th batch Nirahara Samyama level 2 5th day, 20th batch Nirahara Samyama break. Tomorrow we will start the level 2, 9th batch Di Samyama 8th day. And today is one more important auspicious day, Mahalaya Amavasya. Why I said auspicious? Because from today Navaratri Brahmotsava starts. We will be raising the flag maybe today evening or tomorrow. The timing will be announced. And today is one more important thing. Today Hindus offer completion to the departed souls, elders, parents. The Shraddha, oblations to the departed ancestors is done today. Today is a very important day. Surya enters into Kanya Rashi. And the ancestors descend on the earth to accept the respects and rights, oblations from all the human beings. Today is the auspicious day to offer Maheshwara Puja, and we will be having Maheshwara Puja here in Bidadi. And I also request all our Sangha to offer Maheshwara Puja if you have our sannyasi staying in your place, like Los Angeles, Toronto, New York, wherever our sannyasis are staying. I request our Sangha to offer Maheshwara Puja to our sannyasis and sannyasinis. Today, feeding any sadhu, giving food to any sannyasi directly leads you to the completion with the ancestors who left the body. So it's a very good thing. If you don't find our sannyasis, at least the people who have taken sannyas formally, who live the sannyas with integrity, offer food even to them. Even that will lead you to completion with ancestors. Today at noon 1:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, you can see the Maheshwara Puja live on Nityananda TV. All the devotees can see Maheshwara Puja live on Nityananda TV. And whoever sees today the Maheshwara Puja, I give you, all of you guys, the punya of feeding sadhus and doing Maheshwara Puja. Even if you see today, you will have the punya of the Shraddha and completion with ancestors. And if you want to offer Maheshwara Puja, you can email programs@nityananda.org or call the number in the screen. All right. I'll move to today's Nitya Satsang. Today I wanted to speak about important powers which are given to us, still we have not started using. As a human being, all of us are given as a default program certain powers. Power of words. Please understand. If you can harness the power of words, please be very clear. The words you utter are you. If you constantly utter the words, I am this, I am this, I am this, you will become that. Constantly utter right words about you, inside you and outside you. So the power of words, unfortunately we do not harness the power of words, and as per the law, any power, when you don't use and play with them without knowledge about it, it destroys you. Like electricity, you can use it for best things of your life. If you don't want to and misbehave with it, it destroys you. It kills you straight away. That is why I am saying, learn to harness every power available to you. Power of words. The words you utter towards you, the words you utter towards others can do so much to your life. Please understand, can do so much to your life. If you want to harness the power of words, the practice you need to do is integrity. Bring integrity. Align all your words more and more towards completion. Please understand, I am defining integrity. Integrity means aligning your words, internal and external, more and more towards completion is integrity. Aligning the words you utter inside and outside you, aligning them towards completion is integrity. I tell you, if you are telling yourself and others again and again, you are a man, you are a man, you are a man, it's a lie. If you complete more and more and more, you will understand you are divine. You are embodied being. You are God. When I utter the word, I am divine and I am God, people feel I am telling a lie. But only when people utter the word, they are human beings, I feel they are telling a lie. Only when you are saying you are a human being, you are out of integrity. When I say I am divine, I am God, I am completely established in my integrity. Understand? Aligning yourself more and more, deeper and deeper into your completion, aligning your words, internal and external, towards the space of completion is integrity. When you start practicing integrity, you will harness the power of words. The words you utter will have so much power. Just through the words, you will be able to change your life, others' life for better. Please understand, from the time I know myself, I am doing this only. Using the right words to transform people's lives. Using the right words to transform people's lives. Power of words. Please understand, ability to speak, ability to utter words towards yourself, and ability to utter words towards others. This is a powerful ability. You can use it either to make your life or break your life. Right words being uttered in right time will make your life. Wrong words uttered in the wrong moment can break your life. Especially the words you are uttering towards yourself and the words you are uttering towards others. The words you are uttering towards yourself and the words you are uttering towards others. Harness the power of words. That's the first right. I tell you, the basic right for the human beings is not freedom of speech, it should be power of speech. The first fundamental human right, I think we should change the word from freedom of speech to power of speech. You need to know the power of speech. You should be educated about the power of words. Knowing the power of words is the fundamental freedom, fundamental right, freedom to speak. If you know the power of words, your fundamental right will be right. Next important power you have, which you can harness, is power of thinking. Please understand, power of words are different, power of thinking is different. When you practice integrity, you will have the clarity and experience about power of words. But power of thinking is deeper than power of words. Power of words can make one relationship or break one relationship. Power of thinking can make or break your life itself. How you think about you, how you project about you, how you think about others, and how you think about what others think about you. Listen. Power of thinking is another one powerful resource we have, which we neither use it properly nor use it fully. One good news is, because you don't use it fully, even though you use it improperly, please listen, even though you are using it improperly, because you don't use it fully, you don't get real good deeper sufferings. Even in the wrong direction, you use only a very minimum amount of your power of thinking. Power of thinking is used in the right direction, the power is harnessed and put in right direction when you practice authenticity. What do you think about you? What do you think about others? What do you think about how you want to project you to others? And what you think about others thinking about you? Please listen. What you think about you can be changed just in 10 days. In the night time, whenever you fall asleep, align yourself, your idea to your new thinking. From now, I'll think about me as God. From now, I'll think about me as this. Decide and fall asleep. Your whole thinking in the dream and the deep sleep will be aligned to that. I tell you, when your dreams are aligned to what you want to think about you as you are successful in living that. Please understand, dreams lead you to reality. You need to know these truths. In every field, whether it is science or maths or discovery or entertainment or invention, in every field, dreams lead you to reality. And the night, bring the dreams. Every night, align it. Align it. What you want to think about you. What you want to think about others. What you want to think about how you want to show you to others. What you want to think about others thinking about you. Align everything as you want and fall asleep in that same state every night. You will fall into samadhi. I tell you, power of thinking, power of thinking, so beautiful. It is such high power. It is such an extraordinary power. It can cause miracles to you. In this whole inner awakening, level 1, I help people to catch and harness power of words. The level 2, I help people to catch and harness the power of thinking. And the next is power of your feeling. Understand, power of feeling is another one important power. How you feel about you and the world. How you cognize about you and the world. Power of feeling. That's a very important power. You can harness the power and put that power for your use if you start feeling responsibility. Please listen. In the feeling, you can feel yourself as a very small creature, or you can feel yourself as a very powerful big guy. Your feeling, listen, your feeling will be strengthened only when you feel responsible. If you feel responsible for everything, if you feel responsible for more and more things, if you feel responsible for more and more, I tell you, you harness the power of feeling. You move to the next level of life. You raise yourself to the next level of life. Power of feeling. Power of feeling. When you start taking the responsibility, you will see it very clearly. How just when your feelings about you and the world changes, the whole world changes, and the response of the whole world towards you changes. Next is power of living. Living itself is a power. Every day you are walking, talking, sitting, thinking, feeling. All these put together, living is a power. I tell you sometime, even if you decide to live in right property, that property becomes yours. Nothing, just by living there. In many countries, anybody who lives in that land the land is theirs. So even living in right place is a power. And anybody who lives in the energy field, naturally this becomes power for you. Living itself is a power. Understand, living. The power of living can be enriched. You can harness the power of living and use it in your life when you decide to live enriching. Please understand. When you decide your life is for others, you harness the best cream of power of life. When you decide enriching is your life, you are showered everything best of the life by the life. When ocean decides to give all its best things to you, it will give you the best pearls. Best things it has. Same way, when life decides to give its best things to you, you can't even imagine the gifts the life will bring it to you. Because still you do not know the best things life is having it. Please understand, when you decide authentically to enrich, when you decide authentically enriching is your life, life brings best things of life to you. Power of words. Power of words will be available to you if you practice integrity. Power of thinking. Powers of thinking will be available to you when you practice authenticity. Powers of feeling will be open to you when you practice responsibility. Powers of living will be available to you the moment you decide to enrich others. In this whole thing, an important truth is not giving up on yourself and people. Even if 100 times people fail, continue to work with them. People failing is nothing but you failing. Frustration towards your failure. Because you can't handle the frustration of your failures, you can't handle frustration of people's failures. I tell you, many times people ask me, why should we work with these people? They are not integrated, they are not authentic, they are liars, cheats. I tell them, come on. If you are not able to handle their failures, you will not be able to handle your failures. Because you are not able to handle your failures, you are not able to handle their failures. Giving upon people will make you give up on you, which is worse than suicide. Giving upon yourself is spiritual suicide. Understand? Giving upon others and giving upon yourself is spiritual suicide. Giving upon others is social suicide. Giving upon yourself is a spiritual suicide. And if you give upon others, I guarantee you will give upon you. I don't even want to reduce the spirit by saying social suicide. No. Giving upon others is also spiritual suicide, because if one happens, the other will happen. Giving upon yourself, if it is done, giving upon others will happen. So, essence of today's satsang, harness the power of words through integrity, harness the power of thinking through authenticity, harness the power of feeling through responsibility, harness the power of living through enriching. Never give up on you and others. Any pattern influencing you to give up on yourself and others, complete with it. Don't give up on you and others. Giving up on you and others is spiritual suicide. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share, and explode in eternal bliss. Nityananda.
Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nityananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.